We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Maybe I shouldn't turn the camera around. Just try to make sure I don't see anything I should. I might be a person who needs help. Oh, Jesus. Oh, am I someone trapped in Alan's story? It's okay. Just missed. It's fine. Oofta, I'm gonna have a seizure.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm coming. What the fuck?
The power of editing, you won't see a thing.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
So we got a map. All right.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Hey, over here.
Wish my name was Clarice so I can hunt down Hannibal Lecter.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
All right.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Oh.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
All right, we got our victims: Ted Lane, Wendy Davis, and Percy Wolf. One had heart removed. So they take body parts. I guess they just throw the body out and... Okay. I got the map of the grounds. What else is in this room?
I see you're already
Ah.
hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
I don't know if there's gonna be like deep clues to look around for, but
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm.
well, I want to know what happens to cops who say that. Guessing they don't really get out of the game, you know.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
It's probably why he was naked.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Try explaining it one more time. How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
It is really beautiful lighting, and the rain on the leaves. That's amazing.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Seriously, shout out to the game developers. This is amazing. They'll never hear my appreciation, but I love it.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
Just looking.
You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO
They left the
of
heart.
previous murders?
Why would you leave the heart?
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Oh, I can place. Location.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I'm guessing those were just previous examples, so. So I need to find 3 key pieces of evidence. They throw anything away, hide behind the dumpster.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Those are really good straps.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
How do I... Okay, so... What do you mean, It goes right there. Oh, I got it.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists.
Sorry, I'm slow.
Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay, so...
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
He came from that direction.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
And I doubt these guys were here
Someone left in a hurry.
selecting.
Knocked the tripod over.
Oh, these were the other two people.
Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
He came right up this way.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay, so we have an ID. There were
Doesn't look
multiple
right.
killers. Will you let me place?
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
You knew him.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Okay, so you knew him. But there's more to say. There's more to say, at least.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Yep.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment.
So it wasn't the two people that we saw, because they were further down,
But why
and the cultists
Nightingale?
chased after them.
He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Yeah, we saw him awake near there.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
But is the ritual kind of broken if they don't get his heart? Because apparently that seems like a key evidence. Okay. Let's look for some
The lake
more
is connected to Nightingale
stuff.
somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
That's one symbol.
Lots of answers for us to find. A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
It's a weird time to pet it, but... So I got two Doritos pointing down, the other two Doritos pointing up, and two Doritos pointing down next to each other. And the third symbol. Two Doritos kissing. I'm not gonna know the order, but... Two up. Two down. No, I don't think that one counts, the two up one. So I have two down, two next, two kissing. But I think I need to go in the right order. Right? Wash hands, take chicken out of fridge, take a nap. Wash hands. Oh, there's more than one symbol, jeez. So it's not that one, so wash hands I assume would just be opposite direction Dorito. Take chicken out of fridge. Take a nap. That's not this room, probably.
Hey, Casey. What's the Forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get
Wash hands.
Yes, you do.
So up is going to be on the left. And down on the right. Interlocking. And take a nap. Let this be a warning to you fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkhole it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural, and much more man-made, intentional. I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place beneath. The calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button, and the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. Okay. Okay, so again, I got up, down, interlocking, and sideways. Yeah, I could be a detective. Up, down, interlocking, sideways. Oops. Sideways. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees? Okay. I don't know if the other symbols would be important later, but I know I should get down to the lake. But give me a small minute just to look at my surroundings.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Alright,
Nice talking to you, too.
to the lake. But it's good I found ammo early. Then again, I'm not good at shooting, so how much will I waste?
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
We'll be grateful. I found a little thing with symbols on it, and I opened it. Why does this remind me of Last of Us? It's like not just the camera movement, but just the feel of the forest and just how it looks.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
She's missing a heart.
It is kind of creepy, though. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
So he's seeing these events?
Playing a
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
One more clue.
I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Let's go back to the body. Just in case this is a clue.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
I'll let you guys read that.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses?
Is Mulligan still there?
All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Hey, you
Too
made it
late.
back. Good.
I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Alright.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't
Nothing
exactly
wrong with
up to the
hiking.
task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Never done it, but
Surprised about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
I mean, I walk to work, that's about it. About every day.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey
We're all in
hates
this
the
together
image of
here.
Michael
Have a
incidentally
heroic
having the
day.
same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books.
Really? Oh, okay, okay. Good to know. Good to know, actually. Wonder how many I'm gonna be able to actually really find.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just
No,
to
you
throw
can.
it
You
away?
can.
To stuff in something for us to find.
I thought we weren't recording it for the public to see or anything of that nature.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure brand. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
I thought there was actually something up there.
Here we are.
Give me a second, man.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
There's one thing I'm good at is missing clues. No? Okay. Alright, let's go.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Welcome back, Anderson.
How you doing? I want to see what this costume is.
You had today, Charlie. Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it at Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
He's the killer.
Jesus, Charlie.
Where we need to go? Interview the witnesses at the diner.
Oh dear. You.
Hi there.
Hey, how you doing? You're a boring NPC.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you,
Sweet.
Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves.
Oh, the
They're just
couple made it
upset
out.
and coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Oh, they probably did not like what they saw, so...
Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just...
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Ooh, wrong button.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
That's more good evidence.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Okay. I guess I haven't got the map yet for it.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
It's a good memory, I guess. Alright, so now we have their profile, because this one is done.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Yeah, they're probably gonna come for them.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Well, I guess I can move around. Make sure I find that map when I can.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
It's a nice necklace.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I
thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories.
Who the fuck are you?
All the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Hi.
It's very awkward. Yeah, real quick.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
That's fucking concerning. I had music I wanted to play.
Part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, okay, so
Never found the map.
I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day.
Don't call him the Grand Wizard.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Okay then. Why can't I be solving crimes in Minnesota? I love the accent.
How about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Well, you talked about my child drowning. It's kind of personal, I feel like.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue.
Ooh, a map.
All prep.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
Oh.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
I'm a part-time mortician. Sticking my hands in a few corpses here and there.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Rooms that'll be important later. Don't mind if I do.
It won't open. Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start
More
with the
things I'm gonna have to
external
block
inspection
out.
before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
See what they did.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Let me place. Or not.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
So we won't be able to see.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
It's a weird thing to do.
The victim was one of their own. FBI special agent.
Yeah, I heard it. But good to hear, though. Good to hear. So. Didn't you have gloves on?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
What?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
What the fuck?
Casey!
Oh, this isn't good.
It's dark.
Didn't see her. could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
I'm hurt. Ah, shit. No, I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Maybe.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go!